Hello, today I'm going to talk about this book that's called My Funny Family Gets Funnier. And this is a book in the series that's called My Funny Family. And the author for this book is called Chris HIGGINS. And it's illustrated by Lee Wildish. And I'm going to read the text back here, then I'm going to talk about this book. Mattie is thrilled when Uncle Vez's family come to stay. The Australian guests make life in the Butterfield household more chaotic than usual, and has Grandma met her match in Aunty Sheila. And Aunty Sheila is a person in Uncle Vez's family. It's almost Uncle Vez's family. It's not Uncle Vez's dad and mom. They're dead. I think they're dead because Uncle Vez is so old. But now I'm going to talk about this book. It's almost just as normal in the school and home. It's it's normal and like that. But one day, this family comes, so they're Mattie and Uncle Vez they two and the dog Jellicio was home. They was home. So Uncle Vez, he said he's gonna go out. So he went out, and also Mattie's rabbit. So he went out to the garden, and then after a while someone plinged on the door. So someone on the doorbell. So then Mattie opened the door, and someone stood there exactly looked like Uncle Vez, but had now swim shorts and clothes that you are gonna use in summer. And then Uncle Vez also had a girl with him, not a child, adult, so maybe 30, 40 years old, I don't know. So then that was the person that looked like Uncle Vez was Uncle Vez's brother, and this adult, 30 or 40 years old, I don't know what he was. I think it was his sister, but it's maybe also his brother's girlfriend. I cannot speak. So then these from Australia, when Grandma and Granddad meet them, Grandma doesn't like Aunty Sheila so much, and Aunty Sheila is this 30, 40 years old girl. So she doesn't like Aunty Sheila. It's like Aunty Sheila gets more attention than Grandma. So Grandma is jealous. So Grandma is jealous of Aunty Sheila. Aunty Sheila and Uncle Bruce, or what's this? It doesn't say here, but I think it is Uncle Bruce. So then Uncle Bruce, they two come to school, so to Mattie's class, and talked about Australia and the creatures there that could kill you with poison and with hurt, pain. How do you say hurt or pain? It's the same, but I say pain more than hurt. But then they're staying there, and then Aunty Sheila, she had cooked a thing. I think it was called a damp. And then they said Grandma did pancakes. And Grandma wanted to know what was better, pancakes or the damp. V and Dante, I think, said damp, and since Stanley and Annika said pancakes. And then Mattie said damp, but he loves also Grandma. He or she loves Grandma more. So then they at last they're gonna go home, Aunty Sheila and Uncle Bruce, and then they go home, and so they're coming to the airport and they're saying goodbye, and the Mattie gets like a paper thing, and so Uncle Bruce gives it to Mattie and said, "This is for you," or the whole family. Then when they said goodbye to these other people, so Uncle Bruce and Aunty Sheila, and they said goodbye to each other, and then Mattie opened the paper thing, and in that come tickets, and these tickets was actually to Australia. So they're gonna go to Australia maybe in the next book. I don't know, but that was actually all for this book that was called My Funny Family Gets Funnier. I don't know where it got funnier, but it's called Gets Funnier. And this book is good. I really liked this book. It's interesting to read about the family, and everyone has other personalities. It's fun to read about that. And the best character for this book was Mattie and Stanley. And my next book is a English or Swedish book. And bye bye!